Yawn. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, hello, good morning, welcome, hi. Mm, coffee. Num 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 num. Hi, hello, good morning, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hi, hello, welcome, good morning. Hi, Sever, congrats on first, welcome. Good morning. Oh God, I need to clean my drawing tablet. I mean, it's not that bad, but to get a nice cleaning one of these days. I need to write the blue sky Twitter post. Completely forgot to do that. Uh, hmm, hmm. Dog. It is indeed a dog. It is indeed dog. Actually, should I draw? Nah, we can draw dog. We can draw other things later. But first, Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. um, 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 um. Nice. Hold on, is my Twitter still weird? No, it's not weird anymore. Something weird happened with my Twitter the other day. I don't know what it was. Like something weird happened with my account apparently, and I got logged out. I guess I had done something that broke some guidelines. I don't know. They didn't specify. It was weird. I don't think I did anything wrong. It just said like, "Oh, something weird happened." I have no idea what it was though. Super super weird. Anyway, I need to assemble some images of dog. I need to assemble images of dog so I can draw a dog. Because I have a specific dog in mind. A specific breed in mind, and I need to assemble images of dog for reference. Till the tide turn, you leave only ash and field has been burned. But hi, hello, good morning. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. It's Pride Month. Yippee! Which still makes me still makes me sad because I don't know if I'm gonna go to Pride's event this month. Because my friend can't be with me. I've created a character just to have beef with them. That's such a mood. Oh, just like stars in space, and teeth sparkle, beauty to my face. It glisten just like mystery. I'm definitely not getting proportions right. Mystery. Let's see if I can get this to look good. Hi, Maury. Welcome. Dog. 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 Indeed, that is Doug. Wasn't Doug the name of the dog from Up? God, it's been so long since I watched Up. I don't think I've watched it since I was a kid. Man, Up was such a good movie. It's up there with one of the best Pixar movies of all time, definitely. It does not look right, but honestly, the image itself doesn't look right because it's taken at an angle. Ah, who cares? Put you to the side. Next one, because I screenshotted a bunch of images of dog in order to draw dog. Oh, it's such a fantastic movie. It is. Only a speak with me with everyone else. He's super. With everyone else, he's super nice and helpful. But me, he hates me. Damn. Looks more like a fucking bison. Can I not draw things from my own vision? I'm seeing it right there. It's right there in the corner. You guys can't see it, but I have it in my sub view over in the corner. And I can't get it to look right. Hold on. Hold on. Looks like a fucking bison for some reason. Okay, now it actually looks kind of like a dog. Might have to get rid of him, bro. Should not be this to his own creator. Nah, keep him. It's a good exercise in something or other. Would the pause be this long? No. I think they'd be a bit shorter. I can't see the pause because they're in the grass, but I can assume they're like this. He's got a little tail. He's probably about swinging the other way, but you can just slightly see it. Now to the face. My specialty. Not really. I have a hard time drawing faces without having them looking exactly the same. Wrinkly little face. Like a true human-made abomination. Yeah, that's a cute little freak of nature. Okay, next one. Faces on these are kind of identical. My issue with face is just getting them to look right. Makes sense. Sometimes faces are weird, especially at certain angles. My issue with with faces is getting them to look different. I still have trauma from back in my early days on the internet, where if you'd be flamed by other wannabe artists for doing the big no-nos. Everyone thought it was cool to be an art critic instead of just being like, "Hey, cool art." I was always worried of like, oh, this face, same face syndrome. Oh, I can't trace any art for reference. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm original. But now I'm like, man, you worry too much. Back when it was so cool to be so strict with the quote unquote art rules that people forgot that art was about having fun. I mean, there are still definitely communities like that. Once in a blue moon, you still find people getting fucking fucking leaving TikTok because they get harassed for drawing wrong. When I'm sure the only people that harass them for drawing wrong are other like struggling artists who don't know how to draw themselves. Beginner artists, I should say. Dragon Ball literally did that and no one cares. Yeah. But it's not good character design. Just because one big property does it doesn't necessarily make it good character design. Dragon Ball has some really cool character designs. Didn't help me define my personal style for no reason. I mean, yeah, but you aren't replicating Dragon Ball's faces, are you? Other than like the style of them. Doug. I'm definitely making the eyes a lot bigger than they are in the actual picture I'm looking at. But it's fine. I can't draw realistic dogs anyway. I mean, because there's some trickery that Toriyama does with his faces that to this day I haven't figured out. Huh. Interesting. Art styles are interesting to analyze. I wonder if I should one day do a stream. Of course, I think about doing a stream because I'm so content brained, but if I should analyze, really like analyze the art styles that influence my own art style to maybe see how my own art style can improve. Is that enough dog studies? Is that enough dog studies? Do you think I'll be able to actually draw a proper dog? Wait, I have two more. Oh my god, actually, yes. This one might actually be good because the head is at an angle. All the other dog heads are facing forward. This one is at an angle. Yes. Toriyama's style is just so interesting. I'll miss him dearly. Ugh. Coffee always makes my throat so ugh. Maybe I should stop drinking it. I say, but I will never ever stop drinking coffee. I'm not addicted. I can quit my addictive vices whenever I want. God, I need to watch Smiling Friends again. Maybe I drew the head too small. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's why it looks a bit weird. I don't know if this is gonna look good, but Goddamn if I didn't have enough on my current watch list with Superman and Lois rerun and OG Powerpuff Girls. OG Powerpuff Girls? Not the reboot. Not the cancelled CW show? I read that leaked script for the CW show and hated every second of it. Yeah. I mean, was the reboot really that bad? It's been a while. It's been a while since I last thought about it. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't as bad as I remember. Then again, it could just as well be worse than I remember. I think fans just agreed it wasn't really good and collectively forgot it existed. I think the worst part about the reboot is that it's like it really like watered down the Powerpuff Girls more than anything. Made them really like soft and child friendly. Like I'm not saying that the CW show would have worked. But I am saying that making the Powerpuff Girls edgy is like half of what they're all about. Like half of the appeal of the Powerpuff Girls in the first place was that these like cute little girls are like super violent. again, I don't think the CW show would have worked at all. Because it's just too much. But at least they got the edge right. It's like two sides of the Powerpuff coin. The reboot and the CW show. They're two sides of what Powerpuff Girls are. Sort of. I always think about you're an accident. Don't worry, Professor. I was also an accident. Gulp. Insane stuff. Okay, now with these sketches done, let's see if I can. Oh, I did not mean to move those. Let's see if I can't draw a dog from scratch. Sorry, I had to dance a little bit in my seat because I like this song. Sometimes I wish I had like a face cam or like a proper like live 2D model so you guys can see when I'm just getting jiggy with it. Part of me wants a version of Powerpuff Girls where they're a little older, like middle school age. I think that's a bit of potential to transition into something little more mature while keeping the energy of the original. I mean, in the reboot, they do go to high school. And the teacher wasn't allowed to have boobs for some reason. Give Miss Keen her boobs back. Remember that when the reboot came out and everyone was so focused on that? I mean, I do agree that it's a very, like, weird thing to change in the character design, but it's also a weird thing to, like, get mad about. That is not how a dog sits, that's how a cat sits. Also, none of these images have a tail showing. Do these dogs just have weird tails? Yeah, they look like they just have short, curly little tails. Extremely short, curly little. This is AI. This is taken at such a weird angle that it looks like he has a massive head, but it's just a perspective. So funny. Yeah, they have like tiny little curly tails. So if I just do that, that's about right. Reminds me of people who got upset about Rouge getting smaller boobs. Like it doesn't ruin the design. I'd argue with I'd argue that with Rouge it's different. Because in the case of Miss Keen in Powerpuff Girls, she's a teacher. Her boobs are not an important part of her design. But Rouge is like a femme fatale type of character, and in that case, her sexuality is an important part of her design, which means it's a little different. I do agree that it doesn't ruin her design, changing it a little bit, but it's still different in the case of Rouge. Speaking of femme fatale and Powerpuff Girls, she is never gonna return in this day and age, is she? Femme fatale from Powerpuff Girls. The feminist supervillain. That was such a good episode too, because like she was like feigning like women's right in order women's rights in order to do evil, but then the Powerpuff Girls were like, actually that's not real feminism. They could never do that today, considering how what is going on in the world. They could never bring her back. And that's so unfortunate because I like her. Both sides of the political spectrum would be so mad. Well, maybe the left wouldn't be as mad. Think she could return to do some clever commentary about what feminism has kind of turned into in the modern world. Maybe. Characters like that still have potential. If it weren't for the fact that Warner Brothers would probably shut it down instantly, because kid shows can't ever push boundaries like it did in the 90s and 2000s. Yeah. Then again, I feel like if they were to make a new, like, actual, a new reboot for Powerpuff Girls, they would make it an adult thing. It seems like a lot of um, companies that make cartoons seem to when they nowadays when they reboot cartoons, they usually do like a more mature thing, not really made for adults, I'm not sure, but they have it more. They know that the audience for it are adults because they're the ones that grew up with it, so they just make it more geared towards the actual audience instead of potentially kids. Like with the Chippendale movie and the the Animaniacs reboot. They know that kids aren't gonna be interested in it, so they fucking gear it towards the people that actually grew up with it. So if they ever try to make another Powerpuff Girls reboot, although I don't think they ever will after the previous two. But just if they ever do, they're gonna make it more like mature. They're not gonna make it for kids. And maybe Femme Fatale will be in it to comment on current political issues. We know that Warner Bros. Is working on a Powerpuff Girls things with the original creator at the helm. Oh, okay, well, that's wonderful. Then again, they did the exact same thing with Samurai Jack, and and that was a little controversial in the end. But it was overall good. People overall liked the Samurai Jack um, reboot. It was just one certain aspect of it that people thought was very like weird. Those who know. Is that where the Robot Man came in? Yeah, the Robot Man. What's his name? I don't remember. Not only has it been a while since the Samurai Jack reboot, and I haven't actually watched it uh in a while, but I also didn't finish it. I don't think I ever finished it. But I remember the robot mercenary guy. Oh my god, we're so close. We're so close to that French fucking movie festival where fucking the Rebecca Sugar is gonna have a panel, and you know, it's nothing is confirmed, but the boy might be coming back, if you know what I'm talking about. Potentially, allegedly, theoretically, conceptually. Hi, Val. Oh my god, if it doesn't happen, if a Steven Universe sequel show does not happen, I'm gonna become Kratos. I'm gonna climb Mount Olympus and I'm gonna say, Rebecca, give me another Steven Universe show and my life is yours. Nah, Steven Universe Future was a pretty nice end. I don't know, actually know where they're gonna they're gonna take it. If the rumors are true and another show is coming out, I don't know where they're gonna take it. I think the part of the lore that's, because like there is a lot deeper lore that just couldn't be explored in the show. Some of it has been explored in the Steven Universe art book that was released a few years ago, and some of it Rebecca has shown off in sketches on their social media. But there is a lot of lore that we haven't seen. So maybe there is a lot that could be done with the sequel. But I think Rebecca has gone and said that they wanna explore the origin of the diamonds specifically, which I think would be pretty interesting. Maybe that'll make me change my mind about Pink Diamond. No, it won't. I do not like Pink Diamond. I'm always gonna hate Pink Diamond, no matter what. I don't care. I don't care if she had good intentions. Poor Greg. Poor Pearl. Poor Bismuth. She probably just reminds me of myself. And that's why I hate her. Also, Valkyrie on second. Sorry, I didn't realize. So this is supposed to be anyway. A dog. It's a dog. Also, Mori, congrats on third. Just drawing doggo based. Huh, well, actually, I have been deceiving all of you this entire time. I've been drawing dogs in order to be able to draw a dog properly, because the dog we are in fact drawing right now is Cosmo the space dog. Yeah, I knew it. I am in fact drawing on the same the same thing that I've drawn every other Guardians of the Galaxy member on. Hey Groot. It was a special request because in the Discord server that I'm in with a bunch of other artists, I've been sharing my Guardians of the Galaxy art. One of them asked which other ones I'm doing, and specifically wanted me to do Cosmo. And I was like, all right, I can draw a cute little doggo. But I have to draw a dog before I'm able. I need to know how to draw a dog before I draw the dog. And even when I draw the dog, I need to draw the dog before. I need to draw the dog itself before I put the dog in a spacesuit. So I'm just drawing a dog. French bulldog. Even though it doesn't make sense for it to be a French bulldog when Cosmo is Russian, but we don't focus on that right now. Even though Cosmo has never actually been part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, not the main team at least. He's always been an ally to the Guardians, but never like a member, you know? Just change his lore to make him French. But like I can't do that because the fact that he's Russian is like a very important like part of the lore, because it's like, you know, the space race. Doesn't really make sense if I make him French. It would be like making Black Panther African American instead of just instead of straight up African, which has been done before, by the way. It doesn't work the same way. Didn't think about that until after I said it. You're fine. But how to fit a spacesuit on this goober? And how to make it look like Jet Set Radio? Are there spacesuits in Jet Set Radio? I don't know any of the lore, but I'm gonna assume there isn't. Imagine go out of my way to make a version of Marvel characters in a way that DC's Absolute Universe been doing. Isn't that exactly what the current Marvel Ultimates universe is? Sort of, kind of, not really, not exactly, but like that's also like variants of the superheroes, but like they're a little different because the maker has messed with the universe in order to make make sure that superheroes don't exist the way they do in 616, but like they still exist. Ultimate is weird and I don't like it. I think it's kind of cool. I need to read Ultimate Spider-Man. I've heard people really like it. They just think the pacing is a little bit bad. Also, the new Ultimate Mysterio is apparently Gwen Stacy, so that's interesting. Have seen Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I've seen it on Pinterest, on my Pinterest board for Guardians of the Galaxy, because it has a similar look to to uh to Jet Set Radio. No, Absolute is what Absolute is doing is Darkseid made a whole new universe where he takes the fundamental part of the hero's identity and seeing where it goes. Yeah, I know that. I'm not saying it's exactly the same. I'm just saying it's sort of like a similar thing to what both to what the original Marvel Ultimate Universe from the early 2000s was. That was also just like alternate versions of the main heroes where they're slightly different. But like specifically in the new Ultimate Universe, the Maker from the original Ultimate Universe made his own universe where he could like take over. And in order to do that, he sort of prevented every hero to becoming the hero, becoming the heroes that they are. But they still ended up becoming heroes in a different way. like with the new Ultimate Spider-Man, for example, even though the Maker prevented the spider from biting him, he still got spider powers later in life. Like he's 30, he's married to Mary Jane, he has kids, but now he's Spider-Man, so he goes out doing Spider-Man things. And he has a black suit that totally is not Venom. It's sentient, but it's not Venom. It's not Venom. He does not have the black suit. It's just a black suit that can talk, but it's not Venom. So it's similar to the Absolute universe, but it's not really the same. Also, the new one thing that I like about the new Ultimate Universe is that the new Ultimate Doctor Doom is Reed Richards, and he's the Maker's slave, basically. Which I think is thematically really, really cool. I mean, poor Reed Richards, but like, it makes sense for the Maker to do that. I haven't read any of the Absolute stuff. I think it looks cool. I think Absolute Martian Manhunter looks sick as fuck. But I haven't read it because I'm not a huge DC fan.
Mom, get in here, Mom!
Hmm. Hi, Tenant. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Double dog. Ow. Is the dog supposed to be tripedal? No, you just can't see the other leg behind the first leg. You just can't see it behind because it's behind. Yeah. Just look a bit odd, but okay. Listen, it's like what I always say about Mr. Fantastic. He's just doing it. I'll draw a second leg. I'll draw the other leg. Now. Okay, but like, I can draw a dog. Yes. I can put the dog in a spacesuit. Yes. Can I make the spacesuit look like it's from Jet Set Radio? I don't think so. How my throat hurts. Why does my throat hurt? Was it because I screamed like Kratos at Rebecca Sugar earlier? Probably. When is that happening? It's on the 12th, right? That the thing is happening. What the fuck is it called? Annecy Film Festival. That's what it's called. It's from the 8th to the 14th of June. Whoa. That's the same week it's a new 21 Pilots music video is coming out. Oh my god. I'm eating good this month. If only I was eating good enough to go to Pride with my friend. But they're not in town. I mean, I probably have other friends that I can go with, but I'm not sure if they'll have the time. Give the astronaut helmet big headphones. See, now it's Jet Set Radio. Now it's Jet Set Radio. Big Zipper. Very 2000s thing, obviously. Had money and found myself over to spend time with you. Ah. Fake robot tail. I don't know if this is giving Jet Set Radio. It's giving girl failure. It's giving bad artist. That's what it's giving. See, it's a moon because space, and it's a spaceship. It's not what you think it is. I don't think that's actually working. I don't know. Looks weird to me. The problem is I don't know what I can do differently. No. I don't know how to make it look more Jet Set Radio. I'm a bit stupid. Little bit stupid. Just a little bit stupid. Do I have any reference here I can look at? Hmm. Hmm. Dog. Okay, yeah, let me change the playlist. Hmm. Eminem playlist. Not this song. That's the problem. It doesn't show off the face of the dog. Welcome back, Val. Mwah. I mean, it doesn't look more or less like Jet Set Radio. But I sure as hell prefer it. How do you write bark bark in Russian? That looks like a dog, alright. Looks like a dog. Looks like a French Russian dog. Man, I wanted to draw some Pride stuff today after I finished drawing Doug. But it looks like Doug is taking up all the stream. Fine by me. I can draw Pride stuff next time. Also, new season of Rivals, so I'm gonna be playing a lot of Rivals this week. And even though I'm in the middle of my grind for Penny Lord, since it's Pride Month, what if I do a stream where I play Marvel Rivals, but only as characters that are confirmed to be queer? It will include at least one of my mains, so hehehe. I will hydrate. Thank you, Cam. I will stretch too then, fine. Whew. Stretch. Wait a fucking minute. I don't have to have them look like a speaker. I know exactly what to make them look like. Where are you, Mr. Jet Set Radio? Let me have a look of you. Look at your fucking goggles. Okay, maybe I didn't have to look right at your eyes, because it's pretty easy. It's kind of like what the MCU Cosmo has, where when she talks, she's a girl in the MCU. When she talks, there's like a green square that lights up. So here it could be like when it doesn't talk is like a line, and then when he talks it's like that. Like Mr. Jet Set Radio has. I have forgotten his name. What is Mr. Jet Set Radio's name? And how could I forget? Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah wah wah. God, why did they only do this for Stardust Crusaders? It would have been so cool to have like vocal themes for the other JoJo crews, like in part 4 or part 5. I mean, we still got like instrumental themes for all of them, but man, this is so cool. Could have at least gotten it for Stone Ocean, because that was equally the end of an era. But no. But it's not what I meant to do. for me Chi-Chi the way I'm waiting for my Goku to come back from the dead. I'm sorry, I don't speak Dragon Ball. You guys remember the Sonic movie? I was reminded it existed this weekend because of Salty DK Dan. The real Sonic movie, by the way. Okay, it might be too late for it now, but I just got the idea of what if I gave like a way to make it look really like Jet Set Radio would be having Cosmo's back legs be amputated and give them one of those prosthetic like wheel things that dogs have. That would be cool. Goku died, and Ichi waited 7 years till he came back to life. She didn't try to find a new boyfriend or husband or anything. She waited for him, even though she thought he was never coming back. I mean, some people just have issues with letting go to such things, letting go of such things. Is it too late? Is it too late to amputate this fucking dog? That sounds that sounds really bad out of context. But like, I can just remove the legs back here and replace them with like wheels, right? And add like a little. See, now it's Jet Set Radio. Look at that. Ugh, maybe later. She also has only ever been with Goku. She also waited to find him again when she was a kid to marry him. I mean, isn't that just average female character things? Not really? What do you mean, not really? Female characters that are made to be a love interest usually that's what they do. They be love interest. They be love interesting. It She was 11 when she met Goku and waited 7 years to find him and married him when she was 18 and Goku was never in love with Chi-Chi. They only kissed once. I would call that bad writing, but honestly, I don't think people watch Dragon Ball for the romance between Goku and Chi-Chi. I'm gonna be lazy again because I'm always so lazy when it comes to arting. I'm so lazy. Look at me being lazy. Say nice it's our time. Kisses once but have two kids is crazy. I mean, they've probably kissed off screen. Doug. Doug. Excuse me? I thought having OBS open would put Discord into streamer mode. Why do I hear Discord pings? I hope you guys didn't hear that. I don't think I have my Discord things on. Unless I do. Hmm. Now let's draw a dog. What color dog? This color dog. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Mwah. I'm back. There we go. Hello. Hello, chat room. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And if you're not, that's fine. I don't care. I mean, if you don't enjoy the stream, you're probably, not here watching. Imagine watching a stream that you don't enjoy watching. Actually, I can't imagine that. I've been watching a lot of lately I've been watching this political YouTuber, Jovan Bradley. He does this video where they're from his live streams where he debates with people. He lets people call in so they can debate him on certain topics. And yeah, a lot of the people that debate with him, they're watching the stream before they call in. So like they're actively watching this leftist fucking talk his shit and they don't agree, and then they call in to, argue with them. So I guess I can't imagine watching a stream that you don't enjoy. There was one video of his that I think is really cool, where a caller came in, to disagree with him on certain issues. But by the end of the conversation, the guy had changed his mind, which I think is so cool. It goes to show that just, understanding is the best way to end hatred. Basically, this guy came in, called in to try to argue that trans women aren't women. But he did say that like he believes that people should be kind to each other. But then like as the conversation went on, he started realizing that maybe denying that trans women are women is being unkind to them. And that realization made him change his mind. And that is so cash money. And he even apologized for it. Like straight up, he said sorry. If that's not a W, then I don't know what is. Looks like a dog. A dog. I cannot get it to look right. Staring at it for too long makes it look green. Even though it's supposed to be yellow. I like that. I like that color.
You don't have enough memory.
Fuck yeah! Fuck, I forgot to open Mix It Up. I put this on myself. I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't. Stretching. Anyway, hi Lucy. Hi. I will hydrate. Thank you, Tenant. But that's dog. That's dog. I mean, I could add a little bit of little bit of that. But that's the dog. That's dog. That's dog. That's dog. Barks in Russian. That's what it's doing. Though the A looking letter I could have just written like in regular A. In regular handwriting, it's the same as English handwriting. I was just scared. So I wrote it as it was written in in text. But who cares? Ads are done and art is done. So I think it's about time to end stream. Maybe. Mayhaps. Possibly. Uh oh my god, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Oh my god, who the fuck is this? That's a fucking cutie right there. Oh my god. Okay, we're rating someone new. Because their model is super cute. And they're drawing pride art. Okay, we're rating this person. We are rating this person. Oh my god. Slime girl? Yeah, we're rating this person. Oh, they've been streaming for 15 hours. Jesus fucking. All right. Well. There we go. Bah. But yeah, let's rate this person because they're cute and I want to rate them. Even though they've been streaming for 15 hours, I'm not sure if they're gonna end soon or not. I'm just gonna start the raid then, in case they're ending soon. I want to raid them before they end. And you never know when someone's gonna end if they're fucking streaming for that long. But I don't have many finishing words to say today. Other than the regular. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you all again next time. Tomorrow I'll be playing some Marvel Rivals because new season is out. And that means we're gonna try playing some Ultron. But otherwise just grinding for Lord on Penny and or Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you to all my watchers, all my lurkers, all my chatters. You're all amazing, and I appreciate you all for being here. As always, make sure. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And remember to eat food and drink water and take care of yourselves. Yeah. Next art stream, I'll try to do some Pride art because it's Pride Month. Yippee! But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. For now, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow with Marvel Rivals. Remember to eat food and drink water and take care of yourself. Take your meds. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. And bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.